Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Hermitcraft here on the Hermitcraft Masified server. I'm joined by some other hermits today. How are you all doing, my friends? How are you doing?
Alright, fantastic.
We're all good. That's good to hear. So, I said, who wants to help me burn down a forest? And all these chaps immediately said, yes, 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 we wanna burn it down. And here we all are. And guys, I've got a question for you.
We said yes because we was sure that it was a birch forest, Xuma.
You assumed too much. Now,
I just said yes for the money.
Now, Biffer asked this a moment ago, actually, but for the money. There's no money involved here.
I need the diamonds.
He needs the diamonds.
Oh yeah, shh.
This isn't Minecraft 2.0. The chicken doesn't drop diamonds, Biffer.
Oh.
That was actually your idea, wasn't it, as well?
That was the blue chickens that explode and drop diamonds.
Mine one was the sheep flying when you feed them golden apples. Anyway, who can tell me why are we going to burn down a jungle forest?
Cats.
Cats.
I
Yes.
have no idea.
He's got it. Biffer's got it. We're here to burn down the forest, so it should make finding ocelots easier.
Kill all the cats.
No, not kill them.
Sorry.
To let them spawn. Biffer. So aggressive.
Hold
Violence.
on,
So much
Hold on.
violence.
We got good times with Scar, aka the crazy cat lady on the server, and we want more cats more accessibly.
Yes, yes, we do.
Jeez.
Even though he has cats, you still need to have one of your own to breed them together. So you can't just take them from him. And it's really hard to... I mean, he must have spent hours over here. Yeah, so anyway, we're going to burn this thing down. Now, I was expecting me to supply all the flint and steel, but I think Iskal was prepared as well. Who else has got flint and steel?
I came for Burnination, but I didn't bring any burning tools, so I need something.
There you go. We are professional Minecrafters, aren't we,
I've got
after
big
all?
root.
I was going to try
I
burn
am
this
the
place down
professional
with chicken.
Minecrafter, actually. The
There you
single.
go. Over here. Oh, Biff, you want some as well?
Oh yes, please. Yes, please.
Over here. There we go.
Yep. Thank
Alright
you.
then, so
Wheat.
I'm going to be doing a time lapse for all of this fun, all these shenanigans, and yeah, let's get to it. Let's start burning.
Woohoo!
Sweet.
Now,
I'm in a hole.
what do you think the chances are that I'm going to die in this process? Because I'm going to say it's relatively high.
Yeah, I'd say
68%.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say right about that.
Oh!
Ow!
Yay!
Are we playing King of the Hill?
King of
It's
the
King of the Hill now.
No! I'm down to one heart. Please leave me alone.
Well, before you all kill each other, I want to say a big thank you for coming over and helping me burn down this wonderful forest.
You're welcome.
It has been burnt to smithereens, and Mumbo's been burning cats.
I have.
Yeah.
It's just a normal day in the life, really.
Unsub.
Yes. Unsub.
give a beautiful place to some hermits, and yeah.
The deal is
don't
we're
know.
leaving this place looking awful because it's just a place to come and get ocelots. Sorry about your new treehouse base, Mumbo. It got burnt down. He's going to go back to the
R.I.P.
drone.
That's fine. Yeah, no, it's fine.
And yeah, I've sort of also realised that Tango has loads of chickens in the spawn chunks, so there's not going to be a lot of spawns here immediately. But hopefully I'll be able to catch myself a cat soon. So, peeps, thank you for joining me.
You're
No
welcome.
problem.
You're
Nice.
welcome.
Nice.
Thanks for inviting us.
It was a pleasure playing with fire.
We now smell like a campfire, but it's all good.
Yeah, kitty.
Oh, so it's further away.
Oh,
Ooh,
okay.
kitty.
So strongholds are further away.
The kitty wants some fish. That's right, come to the fish.
How many
Come
have
on.
you got so far, X?
I'm eating the fish. Do you want some? Come on. Oh, he wants the fish. You want the fish? Yeah, I got a cat. Sweet. Oh, nice. Now I've got to get him
Congrats,
back without
dude.
it dying. Thank you. Oh, look at this little chap. Hi. Hey, come with me. You gonna come with me? Oh, we're gonna get a second kitty. Come on, little Ocelot. Hi. Yeah,
But
kitty,
survival
kitty.
stories, Rendog. You gotta come back to
Yay!
it.
Oh wow, I got a ginger cat. I got Garfield. Sweet. Oh man,
Nice,
2
dude.
cats. I'm gonna make a cat army as well. So we now have a cute and adorable army of cats at our disposal. As you saw there though, they're teleporting when they're sat down. That is surely not something they should do. Either way, we're going to breed them, and I'm going to show you one of my favourite things to do with these cats. So come on guys, let's get your numbers up. I probably actually bred more than I need to. Oh yeah, and check it out. I've been going around the outside here and creating a too high gap so fellas like this can't annoy us. And that goes all the way around the back of that area over to Scar's bit and around the back over here. Let's keep breeding the cats. Oh my god, this is going to be crazy. So now it's time for my favourite activity. I'm holding a flint and steel in my hand as I say this. It's actually walking backwards, believe it or not. And look at that. The army of adorable comes towards you. Oh, these guys are so cool. And I really do have too many of them. Anyway, what am I doing with all of these cats? This is something that I wanted to do. I want to get some pets because I never have pets when I play on Hermitcraft. So this season we're going to make a change. We're going to have some pets. But we're outside the purr shop for a reason. Because what purrs? What purrs in Minecraft? That's right, the cat's purr. I'm thinking we're going to put a load of these in the roof up there. So when you come into this place and you want to buy some purr blocks, all you're going to be able to hear is a whole bunch of purring. And I think that's going to be amazing. Right, oh, and you're heading back over there, are you? Well, don't sit on top of the chests, whatever you do, because I think that'll stop other players from opening them. Hey! Oh, this might have actually been a bad idea. Let's get out of here. Mr. Iskow, thank you so much for your help. He just dumped a load of water on the ground next to some of the cats, and that encouraged them to teleport up here, which I couldn't do by myself. I kept going back and forth trying to get them to teleport over here, and now we got loads of them up the top. I kind of like that they're next to the window. Let's go have a look, and I'll read what Iskow said in a second. I'm not sure if I want to put them next to the window or not, because I want people to come over here and come in and then be like, I can hear meowing and purring. What's going on? Yeah, we'll move them away from the window. You may have noticed from my items down here being all fully repaired that I've been to the Enderman farm. That's where I've been. Been getting tons of XP, and I've restocked the expo shop, but this time I've decided to lower the price since it's getting a little bit easier to make these with the XP farm. So now they just cost 8 diamonds, and you can see we've got 3 on this side, and we got the boost bows over on this side with Punch 2, Infinity Mending, and Unbreaking 3. Apparently that one is missing Infinity, so I'll need to go and add that, and they just cost 4 diamonds. Those are for flying the Elytra. If you didn't see our last videos or one of the previous episodes we were using it, basically you can sort of shoot your bow out in front of you and take off of the ground and go up into the sky if you've got Punch 2 on your bow. So there's been a lot of discussion in the Hermitcraft chat about cobblestone and stone and dirt, and basically people want to buy these resources, can you believe it? But a little reminder, we are in a mesa, so a lot of people have been gathering hardened clay instead of these materials, and apparently somewhere here in the district there is a dirt shop, but where it is, I do not know. So I'm going to sell cobble and stone. Now at the moment I don't actually have a lot of cobble, but here we've got a little marker to show you that we're selling it, and we're selling it at 1 diamond for 4 stacks, but I don't even have 4 stacks yet. On the other hand, we're selling stone, and we're selling it at the same price, but I got loads and loads of this stuff, and what we're going to do is go over to the passive mob farm project and chip away at that so we can get some more cobble. Now I got chests and chests of stone from that because we've been using Silk Touch. So just going back there and chipping away at that project. I'll give you a little update as well because we have done some stuff in live streams as well. And then that way we can chip away at one project while supplying this place with more cobblestone. Now, I didn't feel like building myself a shop this time. I just wanted to set up something quick. And I first had this idea of setting up a little bit of a joke shop, just like a dirt hut somewhere with some chests and signs. But then I remembered that False had these stalls for hire, so she built 2 of them, and I've taken over this one right here. So this is now my shop. Won't be here forever, but it's what we're going to do for the meanwhile. And because it's False's store, it means that she's going to get 10% of the profits. So for every 10 diamonds that I'll make, I give 1 to False, and I think that's a pretty fair deal for having this nice little stand here. So here it is. We've gone down by 7 layers so far, and that is all I need to tell you. So a nice, quick, and simple little update. So the project for today's episode is this right here, and if I haven't mentioned it already, we got plans to go underground. But I've just noticed as I've logged in here that there is a speed beacon in the area. That is actually quite convenient. If there was a beacon to put here, it would definitely be a speed one. And there is no sign of who did this. Anyway, let's go down below and let's talk about what's going to happen here. So the idea is to make this place a free shop. Basically, you come in, you look in the chest, and you can take out like the banner design that's on display. So there's going to be some on display down the side here. We've already got some up top, and there'll be some down below. But the next floor right here is going to be home to the Brown District's nether portal, and then when you come out of there, although you'll be in the middle of the shop, you'll also be able to travel outwards in the 4 different directions, which is something I got to make clear when you're down here. I need a way to sort of highlight where you're going, and maybe we'll do that with like banners that represent the shops or colours or something. I don't know. The idea is that you'll walk over here and you'll get translocated upwards. So the button does the same thing as the pressure plate, and that means that we can come over here, boom, up we go, and now we're going out into this area. So what I was saying about the banners though is that Iskau has a banner for his shop. I can't sprint. I am actually out of food. I have no more food on me at the moment. So for example, we could put, hey, it looks like there's been a creeper explosion here. That looks odd. There was a banner right here. Anyway, these banners could be displayed for the piston that takes you over in this direction. Then you've got an idea of where it is you're going to. And you may have spotted this fancy looking new shop over here as well. I was thinking about buying some more iron from here because I've got an idea for something we could do in this place. I'm just not sure if it's what I want to do or not. But I thought I'd show you Tango's shop as well. So here it is, looking pretty spectacular. Love what he's done. All the blocks here, you know, with the exception of the slabs, are pretty much made out of iron. Like, can you see these cauldrons here? Oh, and he's probably made use of the banner shop. Excellent, because I'm going to guess he cloned those or just happened to have crafted the same one without knowing. Who knows? Anyway, let's go inside and check out this wonderful shop. Now, the diamond price is the same that I paid for them. You can buy anvils and hoppers here, which is pretty cool. And these ones right here are free, which I actually think is a really nice idea. Now, Tango has obviously got insane amounts of iron. But what's cool about this is if you die on the server, you know the first place you're heading to is this place over here to pick up some cheap items to get your other ones back. This will 1 diamond for each stack as they are sized. That's pretty cool. The rails in 64. Hey, activator rails and detector rails too. That's a bargain right there. I like this. And 4 diamonds for a stack of 64 pistons. That is a really good deal. Things like this. I mean, I could craft myself some pistons, but, you know, throw a few diamonds at it and save yourself some time. I love the economy we've got going on here on the server. Speaking of which, I probably need to head over to Joe's and buy myself some steak right about now. And there's still no steak. Joe, you are missing out on a mint right here. I really need some steak. I think I got a little bit left in my ender chest. So heading back to this place, you can never have enough banner designs because you can just make endless amounts of them. So what we'll do is we'll have a basement down below, and then this staircase will probably continue going downwards and downwards and having multiple floors as we fill this thing up over time. Now I know Cub is very interested in joining me on this project, so at some point I'll speak to him about it. Where did that guy come from, and why did he just all of a sudden take damage here? Did he like socially spawn inside this space? Because there's one outside there. I think it's been there for a while. I mean, there was one right there the other day, but hey, this guy seems to know how to walk around. Yeah, so anyway, from Tango's Iron Shop we can buy some minecarts, and I was thinking about turning this into a minecart elevator, just wasn't sure how that would work with multiple floors, so for now we're just going to use the slabs going down in a spiral. So the ceiling's going to be red stained clay and red glass. Very plain, very straightforward. The glowstone there will be our lighting, although we might have like a secondary light source somewhere. And now I'm just playing around with the height of the roof. Now 3 feels a little bit too low to be fair, and 4 maybe a bit too much, so perhaps half slabs on the ground and we'll compromise in between. But the walls are not going to be clay, the walls are going to have some wood coming down them. And this isn't going to be terribly fancy, by the way, it's going to be pretty straightforward. And somewhere in here I've also got to find a place to squeeze the nether portals. At the moment I'm thinking like 2 on either side, and then whatever one it sinks through is just the one you'll come out at. And we've also got to consider, whatever height we're going at down here, that we will need to run onto this pressure plate at some point. And this right here has now got a chest above it because I right clicked. This is already like up by 1 block and it's above the height of the ceiling. So there's going to be somewhat of a staircase leading up to this, and then you're going to run through and get teleported to the top. So I swap that speed beacon over to haste, which I will swap back when I'm done, and boy oh boy, has that been a time saver. I was thinking, do you know what, we've not got a lot of mining here to do, I'll leave it be, but man, instant mine is always going to be about 10 times faster in total. So this is looking alright so far. What we have, as you saw just there, is soul sand behind these trapdoors. I just felt that worked quite well because we've already got some browns going on here, and now we need to throw like another colour in here. But I do just want to mention, I quite like how this looks with the red at the top and the white at the bottom. I don't know why, it just looks nice to me. Anyway, what we're going to do is put in the floor now. So we need to grab some slabs. We've got these ones and these ones. And then I can't make up my mind which material I want to use here, but one of these two I figured it would be. So first of all, the floor, we're going to have a birch trim on the outside. Very plain and simple stuff going on here, nothing fancy. This is quite a small building project overall, I'd say. And I don't have my axe on me, which isn't terribly convenient. So let's fill in the middle. It's literally going to be like that the whole way down. Now we don't have to worry about lighting as well because it's half slab, and yeah, the height of the roof now feels just about right to me. So on the side we could either have these blocks which match the birch, they do pop out a little bit, they are a little bit bright, or we could throw some green into the mix, which now that I've seen it next to the birch down here, not really too keen on that actually, and I think we might just go with these bricks over on this side. What do you reckon? I think it looks pretty good. Plus, you know, yellow and red go together, yellow and brown go together, and brown and red all 3 together, maybe not too well, but that works. Anyway, there was a reason that I left the soul sand out on this side over here. That's because we do need to have some portals down here. So I was thinking what we'd do on this side is have it so that these 2 bits are open, and then the same thing on the opposite side over here as well. So let's just mine all of that back by 2 blocks. And then somewhere here I want to have 2 portals, but I'm not really sure where exactly the frames are going to be. If we remove this, it might open up the room a little bit more, but I'm doubtful. So if we go back further, hi, what is that from? I don't know. If we were to put like the portal frame here, it's not enough because you can't have like it connect on this bit to then connect on that bit. Am I making sense? I don't think I am. Maybe I'll just dig around and see if I can figure out where this portal will go. Well, I don't know why, but I had a feeling that this might work based on some changes that were made to portals quite a while ago now. And anyway, it doesn't really work. You can have that there, but you can't have them overlap and one on the other side, which is disappointing because, hey, place them right there. There we go. I really would have liked to have done that. That would have looked really cool. I've forgotten something kind of important here, haven't I? This is ugly and temporary, but there will be something in the very middle of the room. I'm starting to feel like this is a little bit cramped. But I guess these won't be here, and there'll be slabs going around that. And that'll sort of be how this part of the room works. So yeah, here's our portals anyway. I need to deactivate them because I don't want people using this just yet. Just wanted to show you it first. So you come through here, and I'm thinking you're going to walk into the middle of the room. You need a clear indicator as to what direction you want to go in. And that's probably going to be quite tricky to establish, especially with more slabs and things around this middle bit here. So as I'm sort of progressing and continuing to build this thing, we need to figure that out. We also need to figure out how we're going to transition here. There's going to be some stairs. You're going to sort of run up like this and bam onto the pressure plate. And yeah, that needs to get done as well. So now the nether portals are in place, my thoughts and feelings about this project have started to change, as I've sort of been thinking about it as like just looking straight down here, but even when you stand in the middle, you got to sort of move around to look at each end. Plus you come in like this, it all just feels a little bit narrow, and maybe I need to rethink the shape of this room. But either way, the redstone I think is going to be pretty good. These will get to stay in the same position, by the way, if we do redo the room. I'm sort of thinking about opening it up, so imagine this bit here just going across, and then it's like one big open square, and the portals are further at the back, but then they're further away from the other side if that's where you want to go. I'm not sure. Either way, we can wire it up like this so that you can walk all the way up to the pressure plate and go straight up. However, there will be a gap on the side with a redstone torch, and I might just put a parallel one on the opposite side, even though it doesn't do anything. So you stand on the pressure plate and you'll get sucked up top. Now, in order to show you a little bit more of what's going on right here, we just want to see this block because it pops up, and that's because there's redstone under there, which powers the sticky piston with the block. Then underneath this one, there is a repeater pointing into a block back there which has redstone on it. And if I remove those two, you can actually see that very easily. And yeah, so then the signal travels upwards. So you just whiz up here through the stairs, bam, up you go to the top area and continue on your way. So this project is still ongoing, and False messaged me back about doing the area outside here. I don't know if she's going to jump on that straight away, but it might mean, speak of the devil, there she is. I think she is actually working on it straight away. Excellent. Sneak peek of what False is doing over here. I have no idea. Going to make it look pretty though, that's for sure. So I completely lost my train of thought there. False is clearly working on this, so next episode if we choose to work over here again, hopefully all of that will be done. It'll look nice and pretty. But that is going to be it from me this one. Unfortunately, a lot of my time has been taken up by something that's causing, let's say, a lot of distress that I can't really talk about. Is all YouTube stuff that's rather irritating. And yeah, I would have loved to have done a bit more this episode, but that's kind of all I got the time for. So if you enjoyed it, please do leave a like. As always, thank you so much for your support. Egg in your face, bam. And I will catch you in the next episode. Bye-bye.